So, TJR, are you gay?
No, I'm not. I'm
You
not
need a lie
gay.
detector.
I'm homophobic, actually. Every time I think about kissing guys, I act like I feel like I would throw up. And it's not frequent, but like people will bring up to me and they'll say like, "Yo, are you gay?" And I'm like,
Hmm.
"Holy shit!" Like, no. And then I have to think about me potentially being gay, and it makes me super sick to my stomach, like almost throw up.
So you don't ever think
It's
about meat going into your mouth?
Hell, well, I just will know because eating.
Hey, what's
Okay.
this? Exhibit A.
That is not a penis. That
It's a
is
representation.
It kind of looks like mine, long and skinny.
it's that skinny.
Exhibit B.
That was a dance move that people are not hip to just yet. It's going to
No,
go
that
viral really
that's not part
soon.
of the trend. That's not part of the
That
trend.
is, well, that's the thing. How do trends get started? With Shakespeare. I'm Shakespeare. And I'm starting the
So you're
That
it
one's
starts
this.
not
with
catching
one,
on.
yeah, it starts with one movement, one piece of content.
You're the Shakespeare of gay content.
No, I feel like Aiden Ross was. He really got that shit going.
Hmm.
And then
Definitely.
He stopped.
you kind of took the
Yeah, he
torch.
passed the torch. Yeah, it's like relay race,
Yeah.
and he just passed the baton.
So, how hype were you when you switched up on your day ones?
I did switch up on my day ones big
Let's
time.
go. Let's
Yeah,
go.
that was like literally the first thing that I did. There's one day one that I didn't switch up on. Um, or no, there's a couple day ones that I didn't switch up on. But that was like, yeah, probably the first thing that you should ever do once you start making any sort of money. Peace out, dude.
Okay.
Like,
Dude, like yeah,
like,
facts, bro.
and blame them for it. Like, you are the reason why I was broke.
Dude,
They
not even like a joke either. Like that's really how it is.
well,
Like
yeah, they were they are the reason. That's why you have to
it's a
switch up on
requirement.
them.
You gotta switch up.
Yeah, you have to.
So when I start making a lot of money, like all my day ones watching this know they're cooked.
Oh, they should
Yeah.
already know they're cooked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they should know. It's only due time at
Yeah.
this point. I feel
So,
like my day ones though, I switched up on them, but they switched up on me first because I think about the friends that I had
Exactly.
in high school. They stopped inviting me to shit once I was a senior in high school. So like they cut me off a year before like I went off to college and everything. So like they pre-fired it. So I was
Yeah, they
like,
do
all
it to
right,
themselves.
exactly.
yeah. So how much do you pay the Chinese kids that make Kill Tech?
Dude, they get paid pretty well actually because they make good clothes.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I mean, most of I'm literally wearing it right now. It's good quality. So yeah, China they make it. That's for sure. The kids make it without a doubt. They're making
Have you
that
ever
shit.
been in house?
We want to go. I just have PTSD from when I went to China last time. I said I would never go back. I said I would never go back.
How did you get PTSD from Chinese kids?
Yeah. What happened?
Not Chinese kids, just China. It was a lot. There, like I went to a hot pot place and I saw a worm like inching around the hot pot. We like asked them about it and they were like, "That's normal." And I was like, where the fuck am I?" And then I also hella people were trying to take pictures with me because I was so tall. They just kept saying NBA, NBA. They literally, I swear to God, I literally have videos of this. And they made me like take pictures with their children. I carried like three babies and took pictures with three children. This is when I was in eighth grade too. So I was like young. I was young and only like 6'2". And they were
They're
just
treating you
like,
like a zoo animal.
Yeah, so I can't imagine what it would be like if I went back.
How tall are you
Maybe if I
now?
went I'm like six. Honestly, I swear I'm like 6'6" now. I
Six
just saw
six,
some
Six,
six
seven.
seven.
Head
not 6'7". No, but every time I see family members, holy shit. Every time I see family members that I haven't seen in like a year, they're like, "Oh, you got taller." And that happens every single year. So I feel like I haven't stopped growing yet.
Mm.
Did you ever play basketball?
Yeah,
Good.
high school. I was pretty good. Yeah.
What'd
Like
you average? How many points?
I don't know. I was pretty good though. I was like probably second leading scorer on our team.
How many
The
offers?
first leading scorer, he was gay actually. That's awesome. My gay best friend in high school. So I guess I'm not homophobic. I
no,
just don't
but
like the thought of
you
me doing
you
it.
switched up on him, so you are gay now. Or
I did switch up on him big time. Haven't talked to him in forever.
yeah.
And it's actually funny because right after he came out, that's kind of when I switched up on him.
Did
Which
that
is
have
kind of
correlation?
no, there was no correlation. It was just like I left to college and he became gay at the same time. I just didn't see him anymore.
So you became gay at college.
Well, no, he was
That's
in the grade below me. So when I went to college, like the summer of me going into college, he told everyone like I'm gay, or he like did a soft launch and said he was bi, and we were all like, this dude's so gay.
that's like
And
beta testing the gay.
yeah, exactly. He like tested the water. He was like, "Yeah, I'm bi." And we were, and like this is funny too, because when we were in middle school, everyone was like, if anyone would be gay at the school, it would be him. And then I think he low-key manifested being gay because everyone was just telling him like, "Bro, you are totally gay." And I think he just believed it enough where like it was like reverse
It's like his
manifestation.
destiny. He's like,
Yeah, like he was like, fuck, I guess like I have to do this.
So did he like dabble in the day, and he's like, oh, maybe I am. Did you ever get with him?
No, definitely not. That was scary. That
you
was
think
also why he he told a bunch of like our friends, like we were boys, and he was like, yeah, I like totally had like thoughts about y'all, and it's like, whoa, that's like total solid reason to cut off a day one.
bro got fantasies and shit?
Colin,
Yeah.
Colin, I have something to tell
For
you.
sure.
What's up?
Is that weed?
No, it's a melatonin diffuser.
Oh, swear? You're going to bed this early?
What?
What? Are both of you guys high right now?
Nah.
Just Colin.
What's the next question? What were you about to say?
I was gonna ask TJR, how many cars are you currently renting?
None.
All right, how many cars are you
Right.
currently
Yeah.
renting?
None.
So if we check the VIN number, you're chilling.
Yeah.
They have to all be rentals.
Nah. I did pretend to get a Porsche though. Because my friend in Puerto Rico, he just like gave it to me for the week. I didn't like fully gas it, obviously, because I didn't want to like get people super riled up about it, but I was like fully posting it like it was mine. Like pretty, but I didn't have to pay for it, so it technically wasn't even a rental. It's like free, a free spin.
Free
Mm.
trial.
Yeah, free trial. Like it was literally a 7-day free trial. And I didn't even like it, so it's kind of lame.
Money back. Money back. No risk.
Yeah, I was refunded that shit. I didn't even want it for free. If he gave it to me for free, I wouldn't even want it. Renting cars though is actually retarded because I feel like people are always like, if people say like, "Oh, your cars are rented," it's like, bro, if I rented my cars for as long as I've had them, it would cost like 3 times or four
Yeah, it's
times the
literally more
amount.
money.
It's way more money. It would cost literally 3 or 4 times the amount of the car in cash.
Yeah, like
One
a
of my
week is
cars
like a
is,
monthly payment. It's like
yeah.
crazy.
One of my cars is financed. I put half down and then finance the rest, but the Brabus and the Can-Am I own in cash. So the Ferrari
What's
is finance.
which one's your favorite that you had?
The Brabus, I probably won't sell it just because it's out here in Puerto Rico, and it's like it's comfortable and it's fast and it's loud and it looks really good. I'll probably get rid of the Ferrari really soon because I don't know. It was just a
Aren't they like
content
gay to?
play.
Aren't they like hella gay to own?
Ferraris?
Yeah.
Yeah, like with like the maintenance and shit. Aren't they like strict or something?
I don't know. I'll find out. Or hopefully I don't find out. Hopefully I get rid of it before I find out. I feel like the supercars in general are gay because bitches don't care about them. All you're doing is buying it. You know what's even more gay than a supercar? A watch. That's gay.
Hmm.
But imagine buying, and I actually fell into this trap. Now I don't buy watches. I buy chains, and bitches like chains. So that's a better ROI. You buy a $300,000 watch. The only people that are going to be looking at you are guys.
So you
Yeah.
were once gay and then you.
I thought, I guess, yeah, I guess I but I wanted to impress men at a certain period in my life. And now,
Subconsciously.
Mm.
yeah, it was, yeah. Yeah, and I don't, the car shit is gay too. With cars and watches, all that's gay.
Well, what's your go-to slur when your mom yells at you?
My mom doesn't yell at me.
When she did.
My
What?
go-to, my
Are you
go-to
a good kid?
slur. Well, no, oh, I mean, when I was younger, I was Mormon, so I didn't swear. I didn't say anything. I never could say anything bad. I was just
You
like, what?
were Mormon? You
Yeah,
switched up?
on my day ones.
Did
Did.
the Mormons not day trade?
Um, I don't know any Mormon. Oh, wait, no, there is this one Mormon dude that lives out here and he does crypto. Um,
Is that against Mormon?
I think that's Muslim, like haram, like day trading is haram, which is weird,
Would you
right?
go
Because
knock
the
on people's doors with your bicycle?
I
Oh
didn't go
yeah.
I didn't go on a mission. My brother did a mission, and my sister's on one right now. She gets home in like 2 months. It's
So
crazy. She's in Brazil, just riding her bike around and serving the Lord.
are you sad you're not Mormon?
No, because that was my decision. I think their values are super solid. Their values are good. They're good people too. Really good people. Some of the highest quality people I know.
I had a Mormon that killed my dog.
No way.
Yeah,
Really?
they're not high quality.
That's
And
a
that
small
bitch that
sample.
abuses her kids is a Mormon.
Small sample size.
No, that's
That's
high
enough.
samples.
It's
That's
two.
that's a lot of data.
Dude, I mean, I could find a lot of data on a lot of other religions as well, you know.
Hmm. So what's it like to
There's
paper?
Yeah,
What's it like
that
to
is true.
paper trade for a living?
paper trade.
Yeah.
It's pretty good, dude. You know, you wake up and you don't feel any stress of even winning or losing money.
Hmm.
You just pretend. Just wake up, press a button, and if it wins, you act super happy, and if you lose, then you have to act sad.
Do you?
Yeah, but when the cameras are off, doesn't it feel bad to live a fake lifestyle?
Yeah.
Well, the lifestyle's not fake.
Yeah, it is.
What do you mean?
We did a deep dive.
Oh yeah,
Your cars are rented. Your background's green screen.
bingo.
Your green screen background, yep.
I know, dude. I need to get a better green screen.
Wait.
I
So
thought that I
I won't put this in the video. Like real talk. Is it sad to live a fake lifestyle?
Like,
It
yeah, like
is,
no
dude.
cameras, bro.
Yeah, cameras are off. It is pretty sad, dude.
Hmm.
Nah, bro, I love what I do.
I have like $25 if you need it.
I don't need it.
Yeah, we're here,
I'm
man.
Yeah.
I'm making good money. I'm down. I'm actually down hella bread this week. I'm down 67K, bro. And actually, even worse too, I'm down 67K.
Six,
And
6-7.
yes,
wow.
I'm down 67K. And wait, what else is going on? Oh yeah, and I have to pay my employees in like 4 days. Those guys are not getting paid.
Is
Wait,
that
what do
your
your employees do? The Kill
Chinese?
Tech kids?
No, they get paid instantly because if not, who knows? Who knows what will happen? I feel like they could pull some strings.
Oh yeah, they.
You never know what they might do to the product.
What kind of payrolls are your employees on? Where they got like $10 an hour?
Nah, bro, I pay my employees like way too well. Like there's everybody that works for me is overpaid as fuck, bro. And
Cut their pay.
it's kind of annoying.
Yeah, why don't you cut
Be-
their pay?
Yeah.
Because that's I like being I
Fair.
like yeah, or not fair, but like I like being generous because ideally if I pay them well, then they'll continue
Yeah.
doing good work for me instead of like having it be super corporate and being like getting paid jack shit and you hate your job and your boss sucks. I'd rather slightly overpay or like severely
You probably make
overpay.
more in the long term.
Yeah. Have good company, have like high morals and make sure people are having a good time working for me.
Wait, but if you're paying them a lot, then you're gonna run out of money sooner, and then they're gonna not work for you more when you run out.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
but
that's
they
why
work
they're
harder because they're
work
paid
yeah,
more.
they're working harder. Or it's just making them get comfortable, which
And if he
sucks.
runs out of money, it's their fault.
Exactly. Well,
Mm.
no, not really.
And then,
Yeah.
and then their lives get
I'm the
fucked.
I'm the captain of the ship. That's like blaming the chef for the Titanic crashing. Like the captain's the one that's driving the boat. The chef is
He
just
fed the captain though.
Yeah. What if he fed the captain?
food poisoning. That could be an easy way to point the finger right back to the chef.
No, but why did all the famous billionaires get off the Titanic the day before it fucking went away?
Propaganda. I'm telling you, this shit runs deep, dude.
Dude, I
That's what
know.
we need to do a deep dive on that. I believe in all of that shit.
The Earth is
Same.
flat.
Not that one. I think that I think the earth is round for sure.
Have you
But
seen it firsthand?
see, that's the thing. Well, okay, but I've been like on flights where you can kind of see the curvature, where they fully launch your shit up there. Like on the flight to Dubai, we were up there, like grazing the stratosphere. Like literally just like that shit was giving us a haircut. And I was looking out the window. Because I thought about it. I looked out the
Could
window
you
and I
see
was
like the
like,
purple where it like turns purple in like space?
I could see like like I could see the curve. And there was like you could see the line where it was
That's the
curving.
firmament. Because you can't leave the earth, bro.
Right.
Wait.
There's like water up there.
The
And shit.
moon is definitely fake. Those guys did not step foot on that bitch, bro. You guys are talking about my green
Yeah,
screen.
facts.
Their green screen sucked dick, bro. Their shit was so bad.
Did you
The
ever
moon
see?
landing, so
You remember when Elon Musk sent a car into space? And he had a
I
live
love
footage of the car floating through space.
Yeah, it's like there's like ripples around it, like there's water.
No, he sent a car to space, and then it was live streaming it in space, and then it glitched out, and it showed it was a fake background. They were in a studio.
no way. Swear.
Swear.
Damn.
That's not a troll.
No, that's dead serious.
Why would he post that?
Okay,
Wow.
you can look it up.
Wow.
because it was a
So that
live
just
stream.
Yeah, wow, that's hilarious. Why would he even risk doing some dumbass shit like that over a car in space? What does that gain him?
A car in
It's a
Nothing.
big
space.
Tesla ad, low key.
Yeah.
Maybe I bet you he was in Tesla shorts and then purposely pulled the plug on the green screen. And then boom, stream cuts out, shows that it's a green screen, and then he just prints
He
overnight.
fucking plummeted his stock on purpose.
Yeah, that's why he's been shit talking Trump too. I know those guys just
Yeah, that shit was down like
printing
50
on the
bucks, bro.
back end.
Wait, sorry.
Yeah, how
You're
much
so right.
it went down like 15% in a day.
Bro's flipping his own shit. Yeah, you're right.
No wonder he's the richest person in the world.
Yeah, dude, I bet
Teslas
his
aren't even
fucking
good.
Hmm.
What else
dude, I
has he
think
done? PayPal? Like that's it. In PayPal, he sold, and it was for like, I mean, like he has way more money than what he sold it for. I'm just trying to think where that money came from. He went from PayPal to what? Tesla? It's a fucking
Maybe he
car.
gambled it all.
No, isn't he rich? He came from an emerald mine. That's what they said.
Really? An emerald mine?
Hmm.
In like South Africa.
Right.
Could Elon Musk
But how did
be a robot?
but also like I don't know, you start PayPal, like you gotta be like that idea doesn't come from an emerald mine. Like he had to do some work to get that shit off the ground and to get that shit there, you know? And he's also retarded. Like retards are so good at business.
Maybe he just paid
Dude, they're all-
Chinese workers like you did for PayPal.
I think I remember when he bought Twitter and turned it into X, he fired all the white people and just kept all the Asians and Indians because they worked the best.
Dude, I'm not smart guy, bro. Like there's no shame in doing that. And I bet there's people that got mad, but like how could you be mad at such a strategy? He's mitigating all the bullshit.
I know, because white people just cause problems. Just talking about like, what's my dental plan? Like, what,
I feel
dude?
like
Brush
they
your
don't really have
teeth.
like they don't have like a core skill.
Yeah, what do
No,
they
like,
do? Yeah, if you think about white people, what are they good at? Nothing. In Indians, what are they good at? Put them in front of a computer and they're going to town.
yeah, insane.
They're good at smelling bad.
Asians,
Chinese,
they got mad.
and so many skills, coding. Dude, when I went back home to Silicon Valley, like literally this past week, only in Indians and Asians. And it's like that's who's working at Microsoft, Google,
Yeah, yeah,
Apple.
yeah.
Wonder why.
Mm.
Wonder
Dude,
why.
it's just like people get mad at for like when you stereotype people. Like it's a stereotype because it has enough data to back it, bro. Like that's
Yes, yeah. How do you think stereotypes even happened in the first place? Because enough people got robbed by a black person, right? And they were like, "Hey, this will probably happen again. Like, keep your eye out." Like, and enough people walked past an Indian, and they like had to hold their
and
breath,
they
or they
hold their
got
nose. Yeah,
sick to their stomach, and they're like, "This
this
happens
will
too
happen again.
many this has happened too many times. It's pattern recognition. It's what we're built to do as humans. So I'm sick and tired of people saying that it's racism. It's advancements. We're evolving. We're
Yeah,
getting
it's like how there's like different types of like Pokemon. Like it's just like you got different like just a
It's
different
just
type.
different variants. Yeah,
Exactly. Like there's no shame in that.
some of them suck at some things,
And that's
and
why
some of
there's
them
no
are good at other
stereotypes. That's
things.
why there's no stereotypes for white people because we don't do anything.
No,
Yeah,
there
we're
definitely
so
are. I don't think we just keep
well. Yeah,
quiet.
we're fat for the most
Yeah,
part.
I think it's just that we just don't do shit. We're like
Yeah, we're
normal.
lazy.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's not
But
bad. I'll take that's pretty like high up in terms of like disabilities to have as a race. I'll
hmm.
take lazy
Oh,
because that's something that you can defend
you
against.
think
yeah, you
racists
can
have
work on that.
disabilities?
Racists have disabilities.
No,
Oh, for sure.
races. What
Ra-
disability do Asian people have?
um, let me think. I mean, just visibly, they sometimes, I just appearance wise, I would say that they don't look the best. They're always throwing up the peace sign.
Dude, they love the peace sign. My mom's
The
been saying
peace.
that for 20 years. She went to Japan 20 years ago. They still love the
It's
peace sign.
just like photo, take photo. Like,
Uh,
find a new pose. Toss up the bird or something,
Mm.
or like YVL. That would be hard if I saw an Asian doing
That's like peace sign on like advanced. That they might fuck with that.
We should drop a billboard in California and see how they take that. Say, this is no longer cool. This
Mm.
is cool.
I bet
Because,
they
yeah, they do that
gotta
too
be old,
much.
bro.
Yeah, actually, Asians don't have that many disabilities. Oh, they are loud sometimes. They may like, I don't know. You ever in public and it's just like, like just screaming in like shit that you can't understand, and it's like,
Mm.
whoa, I've never talked that loud before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes you think like when someone speaks another language, they like don't probably don't even think about what other people are thinking. 'Cause we
Yeah,
can't even
I would.
understand it.
That's the problem with English, because almost everywhere, like, there's going to be at least one or two people that can speak English, so it's never like free roam. I guess that's how it is with a decent amount of languages, but I feel like especially English, like I couldn't go somewhere with my bros and just be like yelling about whatever.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's
I think
that's a
I would
disability.
never just be screaming like that. Yeah, I would say that it is.
Is it hard to not say the N word in public?
No, I say it all the time in public. Yeah,
Just
yeah.
off the rip, or you do like a little pre-check.
Yeah. Do you do like a half test, like a little just like see what's up?
No, dude. I've actually been consciously thinking about not saying it on this podcast.
Mm.
Because yeah, this is a different setting. But and I don't want you guys to
Well,
get banned.
we're all white.
Well, no, I mean, honestly, I feel less comfortable just saying it just when white people are around. I would rather there be a black person present.
So it kind of gives you the adrenaline rush of like, oh, if I say it, they're gonna beat me.
Well, no, I say it and I just know they're going to fuck with me. So they look at me and they're like, holy shit, like I can't believe he just did that. And then it's like, boom,
So
we're boys.
are you
That's how I make friends nowadays.
Is that easy?
Has has it not gone the wrong way? Only good
Never,
time?
never. It's actually never gone. I can't think of a single time that it's gone the wrong way.
Is it
So
just like a respect thing?
Yeah, I think if you're not using it in a derogatory way, I think we're past the BLM movement. I
Yeah.
think that now it's kind of just like dude or bro, like
Yeah, I mean that's the way
you
I see
know?
it too, but like I'm not fully, allowed to give like that thought, but I would just say the same thing. That it's like a
Yeah,
bro.
I mean, it's not like I'm not going out of my way to say it. I feel like people they're it's not that I don't know. I feel like people just if it happens, then it happens. And if it rolls off the tongue, then it means it was just supposed to be there. And then when it's
mm,
supposed to be there, it's like the people in the group are just like, yeah, it makes sense that word came out.
yeah.
So there's just like instant respect between the two parties, you know?
Yeah, it's like a perfect timing. Right place, right time.
Yeah, and a lot of people screw up the timing or they're using it in a horrible way, you know?
They'll
If
just
they're
like
using it in a mean way, then that's obviously a no-go. Like I would be offended if someone said I see that's the thing. I would be super offended if someone said it in a rude or derogatory way.
Oh yeah.
I would be pissed off. I would go and like beat them up.
Yeah.
But yeah, for I don't know. Sometimes it just happens and then I've honestly like gained respect when it does happen.
mm.
It's like I become closer with the black people that
So
are
are we
there.
telling
It's
kids
like
now?
kind of like this gray area is kind of like explored.
Are we telling kids now it's aura to say the N-word? Like
No,
think of
no.
all the 6'7" kids running around.
No, no. I think I don't even know how it happened.
Hmm.
I don't know. It's definitely something that I wouldn't tell people to do.
Put that in your bag of things to say. You don't want to add that.
No, I wouldn't say like, yo, you guys need to start learning this new lingo. Like this is like the word of the summer. Like I wouldn't, because then like people that shouldn't be saying it will be saying it, and then it will be used in the wrong way. It's like you just have to use it in the right way, and no, not very many people know how to do that. So
Hmm.
You gotta wield it right.
yeah, it's kind of like Sorcerer's Stone. Like only one person can pull out the sword. Only one or a few white people can wield the Sorcerer's Stone sword. And when all the other guys try and pull it out, it's boom,
Hmm.
halted. You can't pull it out.
Public execution.
Exactly.
So Smasher past Santa Cruz.
Smash. He's hard, bro. He's dope. I
Hard.
Hard.
Yeah, he's awesome, dude. Super cool. Fun fact about Santa Cruz, my first time ever meeting him, he gave me shrooms. And I was like, I can fuck with this guy
Hmm.
both ways. You know,
So do you think he's
he's a cool
sneaking
guy.
shrooms in the kids' electrolytes?
Yeah, dude. Now that you say that, he kind of he made us a protein shake, and it kind of
Tasted like some
loopy.
Yeah.
No,
like
it didn't
psychosilibin.
taste off, but I remember seeing things and being scared.
That might have not been shrooms. That might have been a different product that Brendan was trying to test out on you. If you were
Just the
seeing things and
ashwagandha.
getting
I don't know, man.
scared.
Hmm.
That might have been like the extra sleep caps, like the super sleep caps.
I was
Like
fighting the sleep caps, and I started
yeah,
hallucinating.
he was working on an off-market product.
The really
The
really
deep sleep. The deep sleep caps. Yeah. Speaking of those don't even work for me. When I take
Facts,
no,
Yeah.
bro, no offense
deep
to
sleep?
Santa Cruz, the deep sleep makes me stay up later, bro. I am wired.
Bro.
Dude, no offense to him. All of his products are great, but I took the deep sleep caps. This was back in
Yeah.
my old house in Puerto Rico. Bro, I had like hella bottles, and I literally texted him. I was like, is there something that is wrong with like my blood work or what's happening? Because when I take these, I can't go to bed. The magnesium that he has, the magnesium I take before bed, and that gets me super sleepy. I'll take that and like a cortisol blocker. He doesn't have cortisol blockers, but I'll take that, like the magnesium and cortisol blocker, and that makes me super sleepy. But the deep sleep caps,
Yeah.
that
Yeah, I
shit
thought I was
has
tweaking, bro.
I tested them.
stimulants,
I
bro.
took 5 of them one night and I didn't fall asleep. No.
I'm telling you, bro.
Disturbing is too, bro. Yeah, dude.
He's a
Yeah,
liar.
That's hilarious. Yeah. Sorry, Santa Cruz. We're gonna have to backtest. We're gonna have to backtest the deep sleep
back to
caps.
the drawing board.
Yeah, for sure. No wonder he was testing the other ones out on you guys. I
Those ones
need
were
I
too
need
strong.
I need the date rape sleep caps. Those
Dude,
if he would make some
real shit.
actual shit that could just make someone knock out in 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Dude.
like
Like a roofie?
Instant. Bingo. Yes.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, how do you get your hands on one of those?
Why?
For myself, but not for me to use on myself. Do people use those to go to bed? Probably, right? That's probably why they were made.
Yeah,
And
I
then
don't even
people
know
were
what they're
like,
called.
wait, I could use
Wait.
this in a
I mean,
better way.
What level would you have to get to use roofies though? Because I feel like it goes like melatonin, weed, drugs and then just like
You probably did like a lower
Melatonin,
dosage.
weed, Xan, or no, melatonin, weed, Xan, lean. I feel like roofie's in, but like in the Xan and lean tier.
what
It's
level
like
are
as
you
high as
on?
you can go.
What level are you?
None of that. I don't take melatonin. I don't smoke weed anymore. I don't do Xans or lean.
Hmm.
So yeah, I'm
Do you
raw
take Molly?
diet. Obviously, yeah, I have to. If Cardi puts it in a song, then you have to try it.
Mm. That's
No,
good
Molly's
advice.
awesome.
Yeah, I
Molly's
actually
great.
I love Molly.
Yeah, I mean it's built for you to think that it's great. That it's great. The only thing that sucks is your jaw is so fucking sore the next day. That shit sucks, but yeah.
Mm.
It's funny though, cause I'm fine saying this on a podcast too, because like I don't know, I'm fine saying whatever on pods, because that's I'm just like open with my shit. But like a lot of people act like some of the successful people are like, oh yeah, I don't do anything, dude. Some like all of the super mega successful people that I know are like the craziest druggies. I'm not crazy like at all with my shit. Like at all. I'm pretty tame.
Is that why
Um
you're so you think you could be more successful if you did drugs?
no, I think what happens or I don't know. But yeah, bro, like
You
I
and
feel like
you and Togi are kind of convincing me to want to do drugs.
no, no, Togi does way so many more drugs than
But think about
Togi
how
probably did. Togi does
wildly
more drugs in a
successful.
day than I've done in my life, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, he
So like
does.
Molly's dope, but I've only done that shit a couple times.
Hmm.
It's fun. It's fun in the right situation, you know. Shrooms, I used to not do them a lot, but I used to do them more than I do them now. I literally have shrooms on my desk right here.
How'd you get him in capsules?
I
Santa
don't know
Cruz.
the dude, the yeah, the dude that gave them to me. He just like grinds it up and caps them himself. Those are like super microdose. I haven't like tripped sack in forever. Last time I did that, I was in Utah.
Mm.
Yeah, I low key like microdosing more than
Microdosing is way better than tripping phase. The only time, yeah, the last time that I tripped sack, I did like, bro, I did a hero dose. Don't ever do that.
I would
Scary.
never.
I
Yeah,
did
I'm scared.
5 gram, bro. I did 5 grams of shrooms, and then I killed like a king size J to myself. And if you've ever done shrooms and then smoked,
Yeah.
that shit just like makes it way crazier.
Did you have an ego death?
Kinda, sorta. It was literally the day after I broke up with my girlfriend, and I like started freaking out, and I was like, "There's nobody that I trust right now except for like her and my best friend." So like, I called her, and she was like pumped. I was calling her like the day after, and I was like, I'm freaking out right now. Like, I need you to slide." She was like, "Oh, hell yeah! Like, this is my way back in." She came back, and then it was like her and my best friend like taking care of me. I was just like seeing crazy shit. Every time I would close my eyes, I would just like see hella colors and like I would see sound waves and shit. It was just really, really, really overstimulating.
Hmm.
Yeah. It was just it was way too much on like the senses. I didn't like it at all.
Hmm.
Yeah. It is weird when you have like you like there's no way to stop it. You just have to like wait it out. That shit like ass.
Yeah, bro, it fucking sucked. And I remember I was like, "Oh, I wonder if I nut, if I nut, it'll like get." Because I was like trying to throw up pee shit, like to try and get all of it out of my system. I was like, "I wonder if I nut,
So you thought
if
the
it will like."
shrooms went into your nut?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
I was
just
trying
try
I
anything,
was trying to
bro.
get rid of I was trying to
Mm.
get rid of everything. I was throwing up, pissing, shitting, and then I cracked the girl that I broke up with like the day before. Didn't work, but it was very comforting.
Mm.
Um, and then I had to tell her like after everything, like we were still done. But Thanks for helping me during that troubling time.
So do you goon before you trade in the morning?
Nah, I don't beat my shit. Like, ever.
You
I
retired?
So is that the one thing that separates successful people from non-successful people?
I feel like successful people just naturally stop beating their shit because they're like, oh, there's so many other things to do. I just never got into it. It was never something that like attracted me because I grew up Mormon, so like that shit was like a no-go.
Mm-hmm.
Tried it out a couple times and I was like, this is like I guess this is okay. But then yeah, after that I was like, I don't know. This is kind of like, why am I just can't I can't get behind it. I'm like, why am I doing this to myself when I could just have a girl do it?
Mm.
You know? Like, why would I do this right now when a girl would do this so much better?
Or a boy?
No,
Oh.
not a boy. A boys probably jerk shit so well now that I think about it because they have hella practice.
Right?
Holy shit. Wow. Because sometimes girls don't even know what the fuck they're doing. They're like
Mm.
hurting. Like, it hurts sometimes.
Could you imagine a
hurts.
guy sucking your shit?
Because bro, see, I'm home, bro. That's what I'm telling you. I'm homophobic. Like, where if you put the image in my head, it makes me sick to my stomach.
How mad would you be if a girl set you up? So she came in, lights off. She's like, I'm gonna suck your meat. Swapped out for a dude. Your eyes are closed.
No, that would.
Are you
never
airing it out?
That would never happen.
Okay, but
that would never happen.
No, it's like
that would never happen.
It's a whole sting operation, bro. There's no way you would tell.
Yeah, it definitely
you
could happen.
gotta air it out.
It definitely could happen.
Okay, so you're saying like, even though I'm saying it would never happen, it happened. What do I do next?
Yeah. Like you're like, you bust. Boom,
Bro,
light.
I
Nope.
don't nut from head. I
All
can't
right,
nut from
well,
head.
this dude is about to be so good. He's gonna make you nut. So you bust. Lights turn on. You're thinking, wow, this is my wife. So that's the first thing you do.
I would be like, holy shit. I would be like, holy shit, bro. I've never nut from head before. You didn't.
You dap him up?
Well, no, I would be pissed. I would be pissed that it was a dude.
See, I feel like you have mixed.
Because that would be such an accomplishment for someone to do that.
Mm.
If someone was able to do that to me, I would be so mad that it would be a dude. But also, after like I settle the beef, I would have to tell him like, by the way, bro, like, this is huge. Like, you don't understand what you just did. Yeah.
Sounds like you have mixed emotions. Kind of leaning one way, lean the other way.
No. If a dude gave if we reroute it and the dude just gave me head and didn't make me nut from head, then he's getting his shit like, yeah, he's done. Someone's going to take him out. Not me, but someone, he might go missing.
Or you gotta air the crib out.
Yeah. That would suck so bad. How do you guys feel about, bro, first sketch and then the Marlin dude too? Seems like everyone has to be gay to make it nowadays.
It was the same time of year as it was last year for sketch. It's like every April there's like a little gay.
A new streamer that starts going viral. Well, they just have a gay past. Why? Why do all these
propaganda, bro? Because so many younger people look up to these streamers, and then once they come out as gay, they're like, okay, maybe I want to be gay. It's propaganda, bro.
And then they start selling.
Did you see
gay
Rakai?
Services.
Rakai said he's bi.
Holy shit! Really?
Yeah.
That's not a stunt.
No, and he dyed his hair blonde.
Oh wow.
Dude, they always dye their hair blonde too. Notice how many people dyed their hair blonde.
Marlon did
Wow,
that.
yeah, what the fuck? That's
It's like a
that's like
ritual.
it's like an industry plant humiliation ritual.
Yeah, it's like
It's like,
the
boom, you did the gay shit. Now we'll pay for all your clips for free to go viral. They go viral, they get famous, gay shit gets released, they make an apology, and they cry about it, and then they have to dye their hair blonde.
and then they make a fuck ton of bread from all of it.
Prize Picks deals, going on podcasts.
Fucking OF bitches on the stream.
Right?
You're on a podcast right now.
Never dyed my hair blonde. Never did any
How
gay
do you-
shit.
How do you
Never
know?
did any gay shit.
When you're
People
on those,
can do their
when you were on those
fucking
shrooms, you don't know.
research.
You don't know.
No, I do know. One time, this is funny. This is about as gay as I've ever been. One time, this is crazy. One time, me and my boy were on shrooms. It was so the first time that we ever took shrooms, we were like, that was incredible. We did it with all of our boys, and we were like, that was fire. We had some leftovers, and like the next day, because we had such addictive personalities, we were like, let's just do it again. So like me and my boy, we do them again. Like that's obviously not what you're supposed to be doing. Do it again. And we're like, let's just watch Interstellar. So we watch Interstellar, and then there's these two girls that were like, oh, we're like trying to come tap in, and we were like, oh, this would be hilarious if we tapped in with them off shrooms. So they come to the crib, and whatever, we 2-man situation, we start macking, whatever. Long story short, I'm in my living room, and I go into my bedroom, and I see my boy fully just cracking the girl. That's about as gay as I've ever been. It's like seeing my boy crack another joint.
So you're kind of a cuck there.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that he was in there, and it was funny too because I was on shrooms. I was on shrooms, so I started dying laughing because I thought it was like so funny to me. I was just crying laughing, and the girl was like, "Ty, get out of the room," and I was just like, I thought that shit was hilarious.
Oh. Yeah, I've never cracked on shrooms. Have you, Colin?
It's honestly, yeah, I did it on the hero dose.
Yeah,
it wasn't anything.
What did that look like?
Special.
Was it?
It was too. It was way too overstimulating. I went from like cracking to like thinking that I was somewhere else. Like forgot that I was even like in. And I was like, just like I just like laid down, and I was just like, man. I remember being like, man, this is like. I told her like, this is so dope, and she was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, where we're at right now. She was like, we're in your room. I was like, yeah, it's dope. Yeah, that was a pretty bad one. Also, cracking off Molly when everyone says that shit's like, don't do it. It's like, dude, cracking off Molly sucks. Sucks.
Really, I think it does make you like more affectionate, but maybe like
it makes you more affectionate, but it doesn't make cracking any better. It doesn't make it feel any better.
Yes, I say it's more good for like relationships.
For sure. Yeah, like a one-time cracker.
Yeah,
for sure. It definitely makes you like feel some type of way about the person. You're like, oh yeah, I love this person, but it's like, nah, dude, you're just off rocks. I can't nut when I'm cracking on Molly.
Yeah.
Just like you just go forever. And then at that point, it's like, all right, dude, this fucking sucks.
So it's like a free rhino pill.
Better than a rhino pill. Feel great for like 6 hours. And then get home, crack forever. But then you can't nut. So what's the point of cracking if you can't get your rocks off?
Right. So
there's a lot of people that do that shit. Just like crack. Just to like blue ball themselves. Or they just like can't nut.
Blue balls
Sucks.
feels like it's gonna just like there's just needles. Just
that shit hurts, dude.
Yeah, bro. When it's actually bad, it's like
it hurts, bro.
Like it's
There
like
was
no joke, bro.
There was one time I got blue balled before going to the gym, and I was supposed to do legs, and I was like, I get on the leg press, and it literally felt like my balls were going to pop. So I just like called it a day. Just drove back home. Once you get blue balls, you can't go back on it. It's like, bro, like you can tell the girl like, bro, you blue balled me, and they're like, let me fix it, and then it's like, no, you're just making it worse.
no.
Like, don't fix it. Like,
yeah.
It already happened.
Forbidden, bro.
Yeah. Blue ball sucks. I don't understand why girls say that doesn't exist. It does, and it hurts bad.
Bro.
Yeah, right? If they're gonna say that, we might as well act like period cramps don't exist, you know? Like,
yeah.
Right? I've never felt that before in my life.
yeah.
I always hear them talk about it.
I think it's false.
Probably feels like similar, bro.
No, they don't exist. If you've never felt it, it doesn't exist.
Isn't that crazy, though, that once a month they're just fucking leaking blood?
That's why I don't
imagine that.
So don't fuck
imagine
with girls.
that, like just waking up.
It doesn't even
morning,
make sense.
And it's just like they're literally like a squirt gun of blood.
Oh. Yeah, girls are nasty if you really think about it. And they shit like, oh my god, dude. Have you ever seen a girl like blow up a toilet? No, dude.
No, I don't even want to imagine that because then it'll taint my image of a girl's
Dude,
no. You got to think about this, dude. So I've
thought about it before, and I don't like it, and it makes me sick to my stomach. It makes me feel how I feel about gay people, sick to my stomach.
You want me to paint a picture for you here?
No, I don't.
What?
I don't. Because I've already painted the picture. Like, imagine your dream girl, hottest girl ever, and she's like fighting for her life while like shitting.
Like green, like smelly, like four Indians in a sauna type of smell. Like
so bad, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I feel like I'm going to throw up.
I feel like Colin's kind of like not a real human in a sense. Like I slept in the same bed with him for a month, but like. Alright, ignore that. But he just operated on like
did?
Yeah. And it was in the blankets. No, the blankets were fuzzy and pink, and so were the pillows.
Dude, and they were like the thickness to where you would like wake up in like a pool of sweat every night.
And there was
Why did you guys do that?
I have a video. Colin was cuddling me one night. It was like 3 a.m. I woke up in the middle of the night, and his arm was wrapped around me. He was cuddling me.
That's like a natural response. Like, no, not because it's a dude, but like most of the time you would be sleeping with a girl. So like, it's like I think if there was a dude in my bed and I was asleep, since I'm so used to sleeping with girls, if my body like felt a body next to mine, it would probably do the same thing, you know, just like wrap the arm around.
What about like
I think
you know how you get like morning wood, shit like that?
Jeez. Yeah, that's scary.
What is he trying to say?
There's some stuff I didn't tell you about that trip, Colin.
You got poked?
Nah, there's no shot.
I haven't. This is kind of scary. I think my testosterone is like super fucking low right now because I've been losing so much weight. I haven't gotten morning wood in like
you go on runs?
2 months. No, I walk. I like walking.
Running kills test.
Yeah, don't go on runs.
You gotta tap in with Cookie. He knows all the test maxing things because he talked to Mr. Belmar.
Oh yeah, he actually got to link up with him.
No, they just go on.
I don't think they've linked up, but they talk a lot.
Yeah,
that's kind of cool.
He gave him like all the methods.
All right, TJR. I'm glad to know you're not gay. We really had to like make sure.
Me too.
Yeah,
I'm glad that you guys could come to that conclusion.
Yeah. So for everybody watching at home, guys, it's all myth. It's not true, but
a lot of gay people, a lot of gay a decent amount of gay like people hit me up, whether famous or
Same,
not
bro.
famous.
It
Yeah.
happens to both of us too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A
it's
dude
insane.
paid me a band for my dirty socks.
Dude, that's the thing I would do.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I told him there's no shame in that. That was a W.
Wow, you actually got the money for it? That's hard.
No, he sent me five. This was today. He sent me 500 today. I gotta wear them, get them sweaty, and ship them out.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah,
good for you, dude.
he said make sure they're really stinky.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what
yeah.
he said.
So I'm gonna
No
make sure
way.
they're extra stink.
No way. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow, wow. AI can't replace that.
No, no.
That's a side hustle, bro.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Dirty socks side hustle.